Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
And welcome to Around the Table with Dan. And today's host, co-hosting today is none other than Todd Scarborough. How you doing, Todd?
I'm doing well, Dan. Thank you. And it's good to be here because, and I'm certainly not Ann. I'm much more masculine.
Well, we could try to dress you up like when they put lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That would be the exact analogy.
And
yes.
I think you would probably match up real well with that.
You think so? I'll skip.
Especially with a little lipstick.
I enjoy being with you, Dan, but I'm not going to put on any costume for you. You know, that's the way it goes.
Well, when people talk about Todd Scarborough, I always think of you in a tutu with a overly massive amount of lipstick.
I'm one of the most masculine men you'll
Well, it's nice to have a little baritone in the studio this morning.
Well, you got it. I just can't, I could put on my Mike Tyson thing. But no.
Mike Tyson is one of those manly men, too.
Absolutely. Well, he probably learned how to fight because people making fun of the way he talks.
Yes, there he is.
But it's just something that that's what I've got. I mean, my brothers talk this way, my boys talk, everybody in my family has the baritone voice. So runs in the family, I guess.
Must be something to do with vocal cords.
Yeah, I think, and it's just, it serves me well because I do, play-by-play and broadcasting.
Yeah, it does,
so it's a lot of fun doing that.
People sit up and take notice.
Yes, and it is funny that people like singers that have a little higher pitch most of the time, the Led Zeppelin and Robert Plant type. But as far as speaking, most of the time they like a deeper voice, so it serves me well. But
do you on the side? Do you sell your voice out to?
Well, I do
like phone services.
Well, kind of. I mean, with the radio play-by-play.
Oh yeah. And how's that going? How's the Goblins doing?
They're 1-2. They lost the last two. Mountain Home beat them. And then Cersei had some big boys. I mean, I'd hate to pay their grocery bill because they were big boys. And they hit buffets and just robbed them, But they ran into some really big guys that pushed them around. They held their own. Yeah. But they couldn't pull it out at the end. They had an ability to do something. Half they ran out of time out. So, but as far as that goes, they got a good team, good athletes. And conference play starts not this week, it's a bye week. Yeah. Next week, Alma, and conference play starts. So even though you're 1-2, you're still 0-0 in the conference, and it seems a little bit more equal as far as across the board. I think there's probably 4 or 5 teams that could win the 5A West.
I remember when Hometown TV was covering the games live, and you were doing a lot of the announcing.
Yes.
There were times when Tommy Tice would start off the season like that.
Yes. Yeah.
3-0 or 0-3.
And then all of a sudden,
and
the reason why that is because they play non-conference opponents then. So they generally try to go up in classification to try to get a test, try to play a tougher opponent. That way they're ready for a lesser team possibly, so in the season. So I think, that it's a good philosophy there.
Well, and it also shakes out the butterflies.
Oh,
because
does it
a lot
ever?
of those kids, when the first time they've been playing on the field with a crowd against an opponent, they've got little butterflies, and they're not completely confident, sure of themselves.
Well, and it's interesting because Coach Tice used to say the first game they finally get to hit somebody other than your own guys.
Teammates,
and so that's what and these kids like. I mean, that's masculine stuff. They like to do that.
That's what the game is,
right? And it gets that aggression out. I think they need to bring that back. They need to bring back things that physically make you do physical stuff in high school. They took out any kind of physical movement. PE was taken out. Dodgeball, and that's ridiculous. If people that want to play dodgeball, let them play dodgeball. The ones that don't, they don't have to, But it's something I think that you need to do that with kids. Is if I was king for a day, everybody would get there. They'd play for 1 hour physical activity. Kids with first period be PE. We'd all be active, and then we'd all go eat. and then we'd start the day. Because if you can make them run, give them some food, then they'll pay attention after that, I think, So, but I think there needs to be a resurgence of that in school is physical movement. I mean, we've taken out home ec and all of these other things. Put that stuff back, teach them basic skills.
Yeah, kids are, and we talk about the athletics of school, and there are a lot of athletics in school.
Yes.
But there's other things that kids can do that they gravitate to, music and choir and different things like that.
Yeah, and have PE classes where they can have, where you have weight room and they can train or whatever they want to do, whatever a kid wants to do. I know that's what I gravitated to.
And that probably shaped who you are today.
Dramatically.
Is being able to have that access in school.
Oh, dramatically. And then that in football and trying to get better for that sport. So yeah, it shaped who I am, and I'm glad I'm 61 and I still have muscle and I can do lunges and frog hops and stand on one leg and balance and so I feel good for.
Are you
an old
graceful
man.
when you do it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay, I just wondered if it, when you said all those things, when you put all those things together, I see you flopping around the
room. No, I'm a little more graceful than that. Yes,
just a wee bit.
Yeah, a wee bit.
Can you tell age is creeping in?
I definitely cannot do some of the things. I mean, I just think it's just I can do all the things I used to do, just not as long, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
And
stamina.
Yeah, stamina there. But as far as that goes, I can do things now that I couldn't do when I was 19 or 20.
Well, there was we did a little story on, and there was 3 things that you could do that would signify that you had a prolonged life. One is your grip.
Grip strength, yes. I agree with that.
And then putting your foot on the inside of your other knee on one foot. You're on one foot and see if you can balance for 30 seconds.
Yes.
And the last thing was sitting on the floor
and getting up
without your hands.
Yes. And see, that to me, the third one is it. The real test for anyone is lay flat on the back and then make your way up to a standing position without using your hands.
Yeah.
And that says a lot. That says core strength, balance, all of those things involved. And that's very basic fundamental. If you fall and you can't get up, help out falling and I can't get up, then you better have one of those little things that you
and as you're falling, if you can't grip something.
Correct. And well, just think about it. Degradation, the dying process as we age, we're degrading. We're going down. That is the dying process. I mean, that's a slow death is what it is.
Yeah, it's very
slow.
So
if you want to stave off that slow death, it's maintenance. It's doing these very basic fundamental movements, physically balancing, weight resistance type training. And that is what keeps us, upright.
Right.
Because what happens? We fall, break a hip. It's not the broken hip that does it. It's the sedentary lifestyle that comes from it for 6 months, sitting in a chair when you're used to at 85 moving. Now you can't move. So it wasn't the broken hip; it was the sedentary lifestyle that comes from it.
Yeah.
Because you can't move.
It's like breaking a hand or something, and it's in a cast for 6 weeks.
Yes.
You take it out, and you've got what's it called?
Atrophy.
Atrophy.
Yes. On all levels, nerves atrophy.
Yeah.
And then the connection in the brain atrophies of all things, not just the nerves in the hand or wherever it may be injured. The fact that you're not using it, the brain says, okay, let's free that space up for something else. And it starts to degrade. The nerves start to degrade in the brain, connection.
Wow.
So you have to relearn that. And that is what physical therapy is about, is to relearn all of that process again. Because, look at the astronauts. They come back after 30 because they've been in space for 30, 45 days, 50 days. That's radically different. And then their immune system is suppressed because they haven't been exposed to any foreign bacteria. All of a sudden now they're coming into a new environment. So there's something to do with. I mean, it's constantly moving. We almost, like when we started separating because of COVID, we need cooties, okay? We need a few cooties. We really do. I mean, we need to press, shake hands, get a little cooties, a little bit at a time.
We shouldn't be isolated.
No, absolutely
from
not.
Other people.
No, because what that does is
we need to share germs, is what you're saying.
Right, because the isolation suppresses the immune system. It doesn't have anything to test itself against. It's not working, so it gets lazy.
So if you're isolated for a long period of time and then you have to go out into it, you're more susceptible because your immune system is weak.
Correct. We saw that with COVID. Whenever they isolated everybody, same thing. They came back out. We got another round of it. Why? Because the way we get stronger, small little doses of bacteria, and we're adapting to it. The immune system's constantly adjusting and adapting. Yeah. Hey, that's all that's the vaccines. That's all they do is spark the immune system to life. Yeah. So it's not the vaccine that's doing it necessarily. It's the vaccine sparking the body to react. So it is ultimately, in the end equation, the immune system, period.
Yeah, we listen to too many experts, don't we?
Well, and we don't. And
the problem is one expert will contradict another.
Every time. And what it amounts to is that we're trying to protect we're in this zone of trying to protect everybody. In reality, they need exposure to some degree. We need exposure to these germs. I mean, and then from there, nourish the immune system. And you can't do it with sugar. Can't do it with honey buns. You've got to do it with real food, and I think that's ultimately the problem today is that we're not nourished enough.
We're taking honey buns out of the
we're eating
nutritional equation.
But that's what most people eat. If you look at what most young people, it's ramen noodles. It's all carbohydrates. It's all carbs, and it's totally whacking out the intestinal tract and the immune system as well. And then we have problems that have evolved from that, and it's lack of nourishment. The body needs carbohydrates, proteins and fats, but it needs vitamins, it needs minerals, it needs nutrients.
We need to turn the pyramid table upside down.
That we do. We need fats. We need more fats. The good fats we're taking, and less sugar. If you want to know why Americans are fat, period, end of statement, cut out your sugar and watch what happens. You'll lose 35, 40 pounds if you're overweight.
Well, I just asked you a simple question.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
What was 20 minutes later? We're here. We need to talk about the weather.
Yes, let's do that.
We're going to have a 40% chance of showers, maybe thunderstorms today. Yeah, with a high around 91. It's getting hot.
Yeah, but let's rain. Get some rain. We need rain.
20% chance tonight with a low of 64. And then Tuesday, 30% chance of showers continues with a high around 90. Calm winds on Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low 63. Wednesday, 20% chance of showers, thunderstorms, possibly again.
Come on.
It's trying its best to rain. Wednesday night, low 62. Thursday, a slight chance of showers with a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. with a 50% chance for Thursday with a high of around 86, cooling off just a little bit. Thursday night, low 62 with a 50% chance. It looks like every day this week we may have a chance of rain.
Yes.
And then Friday, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high around 81. Friday night, 30% chance of showers with a low of 61. And then Saturday and Sunday for the weekend, highs are around 82, and rain is still in the forecast.
Come on. Let's do a rain dance.
Dampen up a little thing.
Yeah, we need it.
A couple things.
We need about 5 inches over 5 days is what we need.
5 inches over 5 days.
Yeah, just slow, real
slow. You want it slow?
Yeah, well, of course, because
5 inches and slow.
Yeah, well, no, and slow, and because what that does is it soaks in real deep into the ground, and that's what we need is one not that comes and just washes everything away. So, but hopefully we'll get that. Sounds like we may with that many days of chances of rain.
We've got a topic to ponder. Do you follow our topic to ponder?
Yes. What is today's topic?
Today's topic to ponder. We'll find out.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Your dunce cap. Oh, your hat. Put your thinking cap on.
Is it a dunce cap? It's probably a dunce cap.
That's what my mother. Our topic to ponder today is up on the screen. What are first three? It should be what are the first three things you physically touch every day?
Yes, that you physically touch every day.
Yeah, in the morning. What's
in
the
the morning.
What's the first three things you touch? Do you know?
Toothbrush.
So you'd have it in your hand when you wake up?
A barbell.
Who else would say that? Barbell.
A barbell. And then probably my phone.
Phone, pick up your phone.
Yeah, pick up my phone.
Yeah, let's see.
Probably phone, toothbrush, and then not the barbell. It's probably, I would think, my clothes, because I'm going to the gym.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Yeah, those three.
Probably good.
Because the first thing I do is turn my alarm off, at 5 o'clock.
Well, you touch the clock.
Touch
your phone.
Yeah,
the phone. Yeah, okay. I think most people, that'd be the first thing on their list. Is their
probably
phone.
So. Yeah,
pick it up. My phone's on the charger, so I pick it up and carry it with me, I guess, everywhere I go, so I don't forget it.
And then what would you be? I mean,
my phone probably, and
coffee maker.
No, I go and take a shower, so I'd probably hit the
knobs first.
Hit the knobs,
yeah. So, Yeah, and that me, I shower at night so I can get that over with.
Oh,
and then
I was wondering what that smell was.
but I do I definitely think that most people would say the phone because
probably.
we're so addicted to it, unfortunately.
We're wanting to know what the first three things you physically touch every morning. Go to our Facebook page at Around the Table and let us know. We get some pretty good responses.
I bet we will to this one.
I don't know. Let me see what we've got here on ours.
I bet we will with this one.
Ann usually checks, and I'm doing her job.
Her job, okay.
I'm doing her job for her. Let's go to Around the Table.
And then see if there's anybody that has said what they
we
do.
may not have anybody yet.
Well,
Maybe a little early. The weekend was quite rough here.
They haven't touched anything yet.
Let's see. We have no comments already.
No comments.
So,
okay.
We will.
Of course, on this subject, absolutely.
We usually get them, within a 24-hour period. Go to our Facebook page at Around the Table and look at the little guy on the screen there that touches his keys, his phones, his coffee, and his
alarm clock.
Of
course.
All right.
Yeah.
You ready for some history?
Yes, sir.
History class.
See if I can remember.
See how
these.
well you do.
Okay.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-Yo Silver. The Lone Ranger. Hi-Yo Silver! Away!
This was back in 1949. 76 years ago, the TV version of The Lone Ranger starring Clayton Moore as the fabled Masked Man.
The Masked Man.
And Jay Silverheels as Tonto made his debut, and this was the immortal opening lines.
Interesting,
yeah.
We have come here with an open heart and good intentions. The Soviet people want to live in friendship with the American people.
This is in 1959, 66 years ago. The Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev arrived in Washington to begin the 13-day visit to the United States. He is heard through a translator, so that's really not his voice.
Right.
Because he could have a squeaky little,
True.
voice.
But you got to have, and it's interesting now today, I don't think any better off with Russia, are we?
They're always going to be a pain in our side, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
This morning's bombing was an atrocity against all humanity.
This was way back in 1963.
Yeah.
62 long years ago, 4 girls were killed when a bomb exploded during Sunday services at a black Baptist church in Birmingham, Alabama. The church had been a rallying point for civil rights leader Birmingham Mayor Albert Boutwell was horrified. The former KKK member Robert Chambliss was convicted of murder for the bombing in 1977. Thomas Blanton Jr. was convicted in 2001, while Bobby Frank Cherry was convicted in 2002. All received life terms.
It's 15 years later.
How do you go from 1963 to 2001?
And then the first one was 75.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
That's bizarre.
So, it's bizarre, right?
Yeah, that was a different time.
Yeah, it was.
You know what this is?
Boy, it sounds familiar. I'm trying to pull it.
It's one of them cop shows. That's not a cop show, but 1986. 39 years ago, thousands beat a path to law school after watching the glamorous goings-on in the law firm scene on L.A. Law.
L.A. Law.
L.A. Law.
Wow, really? That far?
Which debuted on this day, and that was the theme music.
It sure was.
And this is your favorite guy right here.
They run to the hills. They find holes to get in. And we will do whatever it takes to smoke them out and get them running, and we'll get them.
Get them. We'll get them.
Smoke them out.
We got strategery.
We're going to smoke them out. I love George W. Bush.
This was 24 years ago. President Bush warned Americans to get ready for war and vowed to hunt down the terrorists responsible for 9/11.
The worst I ever got in trouble, I took my dad's W in his yard for W. Bush, and I turned it upside down, made it an M.
Oh, boy.
Wrong.
The American people, this agreement can avert the significant damage that any shutdown would have brought. Our nation's rail system is the backbone of our supply chain.
Back in 2022, just 3 years ago, President Joe Biden said federal mediators had helped foster an agreement that arrived that averted a rail strike that would have been devastating to the United States economy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Railroad shuts down. We're bad trouble.
Yep, we're in trouble.
Bad trouble.
Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes.
That's a birthday cut. Did you recognize who that was?
No.
I can't play it again.
Yeah, but who was it?
Let's see. Actor Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. Interesting.
He was born on this day in 1946, 79 years ago today. He won an Oscar for playing a U.S. Marshal in The Fugitive.
The Fugitive, there it is.
And our last one.
I will always have the utmost respect for my grandmother, my commander-in-chief, and I am incredibly grateful to her and the rest of my family for the support they have shown Megan and I over the last few months.
You know who that is.
Oh, of course, yes. With his accent.
Britain's Prince Harry was born on this day in 1984, 41 years ago. He and his wife, Meghan Markle, shocked the world by stepping away from their royal life. Why would you do that?
You see probably all of that. You just kind of get tired of it. Just like this is all.
Whatever. Well, they wanted to keep the money.
Well, of course. I think I would have probably acquiesced and kissed the ring and stayed there. Too much money, too much fame, too much.
Come on, Megan, we got to do a thing today, and then the rest of the 364 days we'll do something else.
Correct. How can you not do that? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we have we've got a couple guests today.
Yes.
We've got Wanda Massengale. She's going to be here to talk about her pet of the week, and we'll find out what that pet is. Mm-hmm. Maybe she'll put you up for adoption. Maybe you need to be the pet of the week.
I have been that on several occasions.
Yeah. And then we're going to be calling, this is the Northwest Arkansas District Fair this week. Started Sunday, and it's going to run all the way through the week. And we'll be calling Allison Black on the telephone. She's the fair manager out there, and we'll find out what daily happenings are going on out there.
Oh, great. That'll be fun.
We'll be talking to her.
Great. Good.
So we're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we'll have Wanda Massengale in the studio. Stay with us. And welcome back to Around the Table. We've got an excited little puppy in the studio today. What's his name?
Pinky.
Pinky. I don't think that's his real name, but
I'd name him Brutus.
Yeah, it could be Brutus. Wanda Massengale is here from representing the Ozarks Humane Society.
He's adorable, isn't he?
Oh my gosh, he's a Shih Tzu mix, or maybe he is a full Shih Tzu.
I think he's full.
You think he's full-blooded? Yeah. Now, what's the story on him?
Well, this is what I was told this morning. Someone found him and
wandering around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And called the Harrison authorities, and whoever this man talked to said that Harrison did not have an animal control and to take it to Humane Society. And so the guy went out there and he was given the actual number for the animal control, which, he had told we don't have one. And so he called them. They finally said if the Humane Society would not take this baby, just to go dump it somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Thank you to whoever said that.
Oh, no, you don't dump an animal.
No, of course you don't.
But anyway, he's been there since last Tuesday. His adoption fee is $75. He's been fixed.
He's been there how long?
A week.
A week, okay. So we've given a good chance for the owner to put the message out.
Especially now.
I don't think they think there is an owner.
Okay, well.
Now. He's 2 to 3 years old.
Yeah.
And he's a Shih Tzu. I think he's full-blooded the way he acts.
Looks like
his
it.
personality.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to him during the break, and I was saying, "You ready to go? Let's go. You want a treat? You want to chew it?" Boy, he knows. He knows.
Yeah.
So he's had some human interaction.
Well,
he knows.
He's definitely once in your lap.
Oh, yeah, he's a pretty boy.
Because he tried to jump on my lap when I was writing notes out there. But the gentleman that found him would have to pay a surrender fee. So this person that was doing such a good deed to save the little dog ended up costing him to get. Yeah.
Wow.
But we do have animal control for anyone that thinks we don't. I asked about adoptions in August. There were 14 dogs and 12 cats, so that's 26.
Good.
September so far is 3 dogs and 5 cats, so that's 8. Look at that. In-house is up 30 dogs and 25 cats, so they have 55.
Okay.
And the thrift store got so many, which is a good thing, so many donations last week that they had to quit taking donations for a week, and they'll start back from what I was told this coming Wednesday. And another thing is, I have really never asked them about how much their food budget is a month or what they spend. Right. They do a pallet for dog food, and it's like $1,600 plus a month to feed the dogs. That's 2,000 pounds of dog food, give or take, that they go through a month.
And that doesn't count the cats, does it?
No, and they said they're in desperate need of cat litter right now, and they probably use more than 2,000 pounds of cat litter per month too, with the number of cats. That
we could solve this problem real easy by just people taking care of what they,
what they originally committed to.
Right?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And they don't know. They just dump, and the problem's gone.
Well, and you see that with celebrities now too, where they have these dogs and everybody's wanting to have one, then they realize the what it takes.
Yeah, what it takes.
Not just a showpiece, not a purse.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden you got to take care of it, and then it's like, oh, we got to take care of the dog, and it's a child. Exactly right. And so I know with mine is so spoiled. She just.
Now, Todd, I've been there. I know.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. She is so spoiled. She is loved. She knows she's loved. I pet her and tell her I love her, and she goes, ooh, ooh. I know, Daddy.
The cat food is they get the cat food from Walmart, and they try to get the best for them, and it's $400 plus a month, depending on the pallets. They get the black bags from Pal Feed. That's why they have an account at Pal Feed if anyone wants to donate there.
Right there. Good.
The next...
pretty well mannered.
Come here, honey.
He's excited.
The Spay and Neuter Clinic, September 17th, October 17th, November 7th, December 5th, and December 17th. And the Ozark Homeward Bound is doing a spay and neuter clinic. I couldn't find the date. I just know that it's on Around the Table's website as well.
Okay.
If someone can go to Ozark Homeward Bound Facebook page. Dr. John Mueller is doing the surgeries.
Oh, good.
And Tractor Supply, once a month, they have a vet coming on, honey, on Sunday afternoon to do shots and
he's
other things.
finally just like, okay.
Oh, he's okay.
He's
I
okay.
promise. I
promise.
promise. Oh, I asked about puppies, and they have one puppy out there right now. And he does have some allergies, but we don't know where he's been, what he's been eating, and what kind of food that he needs.
And so and Shih Tzus are not cheap either as a puppy, are they?
They're
I mean,
not.
they're pretty.
They're not.
I'm surprised somebody would dump
And
him, pay that kind of money, and then just dump them.
Well, sometimes it's someone has passed, or I hate to say this, one parent gets mad at their children and dump. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Or someone's gone to a nursing home. You just
maybe so. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
They're a perfect lap dog, that's for sure.
You have one, don't you?
I've got, yes, I do. I do.
Yeah, and they're just.
Kevin.
I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for them. You know, just a sucker
You're
for
a
little
sucker?
dogs, little
Well,
dogs and
maybe,
big dogs.
Do you have room for this one?
I got 2 cats and a dog, and my house is crammed.
You got 2 cats. You need 2 dogs.
Well, I
Keep it balanced.
I have a pit that's 85 pounds, so I don't know.
That thinks she's 5 pounds.
She does. She'll crawl up in your lap too.
I would just say if you want something in your life that's gonna to be a connection with you, this is the perfect one right here. Shih Tzus are awesome.
Dog.
Oh, you can see it.
He just rode in the car just like that was
Yeah.
his car. And
He'd be a good one for sure. And ready to go back in there?
let's
Look
see
at
how
you.
you
No.
crate.
No.
You want a crate?
No. It's like maybe not.
I like out here.
I like
with
being
these
on the
people.
TV.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'm thankful for the gentleman that rescued him,
Yeah,
that went
for
to the
sure.
trouble
to
take care of him.
Yeah.
Yes, you need your little groom, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but when our Pinky came in there, Pinky,
I think. Well, it's what goes in their system. I mean, they can't repeat names for so long because it's in
in
their computer. And in October, they're going to do a special with Subaru, and I have absolutely no information on that. But now the October fundraiser is the trivia night that we've talked about. And that is October 4th, which is, I think that's when Fall Festival, the Fall Festival in Harrison is.
Yes.
And it's at Signature Bank Room, teams $240, individuals $25. And it's the 10th annual, and there will be pizza, beer, and raffle tickets available. And you can also get information on the Facebook page, the Ozark Humane Society.
Oh, that's great.
Gaither Rescue, as far as I know, is still doing dog adoption for $50. And I said last time, horses and donkeys. A person has to have a contract, and it has to be approved. Donkeys' fee is $300, and horses is $350. And you've been up on the land, you know about the rescues that we've got.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's also,
All right.
He's going to wear me out.
Smoky little thing for
He
sure.
is.
Well, he needs a ball. You know?
He needs Sugar Baby and Teddy Bear, doesn't he? To play with him.
Well, Wanda, we thank you for bringing him in, and he is available. He's a Shih Tzu. He's a couple years old. I don't know his history. No one knows their history
other
when they're.
than what I was told this morning. That's all I know.
So I don't expect a Shih Tzu will stay there very long.
There's all kinds of breeds, colors, shapes. You know, every special babies out there.
If this one doesn't suit your livelihood, then there's always other ones there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
See
Wanda.
you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Thanks, Wanda.
Thanks.
We're going to take another break, and then we're going to try to get Allison Black on the phone. She's the fair manager down there at the Northwest Arkansas District Fair, and that's going on right now. We're going to find out some up-to-dates on what's going on, and we'll find out that in just a few minutes. Stick around, stay with us. You're listening to Around the Table.
KHOZ.
And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Todd Scarborough. We have on the phone Allison Black. Are you there, Allison?
I'm here.
Hey, how'd the fair?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. How was the fair yesterday?
So we are busting at the seams with exhibit building entries.
Yeah.
We have set a record with 5,600 entries. We beat our previous record by 1,000 pieces.
Wow.
Wow.
What do you attribute that to? Just people's interest? Or?
I think it's just people are just, taking an interest in things like photography and art.
Yeah.
Those are two of our biggest departments. I think photography is right at 1,500 photographs that's been entered. So it's good to see that people are doing these things again, photography, art, all this stuff, and that they're entering them and displaying them in the fair. We're very excited.
Well, that's got to make you feel good.
Yes. Yeah, we're so excited to see everything. We can't wait. Today we're actually judging everything. We've got our judges that they're going to start judging, and then we'll be able to display everything. So we're actually closed. We're in the exhibit buildings today until we can get everything judged. We'll be judging all day long, I'm sure, with all the entries that we have. And then we'll open tomorrow morning at 11 for viewing. So if you've got an entry or your grandkids have an entry or kids or nieces or nephews, come out tomorrow and you'll get to see what placings they've got.
Well, that's great. When does it open up in the morning tomorrow?
So the buildings open at 11, and 11? It's just the educational buildings that will open. Our commercial booths come in tomorrow, so that building doesn't open until Wednesday on Senior Day. Right. So we just have our educational booths open. Educational buildings open tomorrow at 11 a.m.
So the commercial buildings, they're just now setting up they're starting tomorrow, and they're setting up for the rest of the week.
That's correct.
That's
correct. We'll set commercial booths up tomorrow, open on Wednesday at 10:30 with Senior Day.
Okay. And then Senior Day is Wednesday, and it's a free day for them, right?
It's free on Wednesday for the seniors. We have a meal starting in the country kitchen at 10:30, and we'll serve pulled pork, coleslaw, coleslaw baked beans. We've got some donated desserts, homemade desserts, and it's free in the country kitchen starting at 10:30. So if you are a senior or you feel like you're a senior, come out tomorrow and enjoy a meal on us.
Yeah.
On Wednesday. Come out on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. All the water lines pretty secure?
Oh, yep. We spent a lot of money upgrading those water lines this year, so we're doing good.
Lots of work behind the scenes. Allison, thank you so much. We'll be calling you tomorrow with an update. Is that okay?
That'll be great. Looking forward to talking to you.
All righty. We'll give you a call tomorrow. Hey, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
North Arkansas District Fairs. It started actually. It's prepping yesterday, and they should. It's always a good time. You ever go out there and just look at all the
the entries that she talked about, all the increase there, and I think that may be to do with Pinterest and Etsy and people being creative and crafty. People that's coming back, the artistic side of things, and saying let's try. And then photography, you can take it with your phone, print it out, and so it enables people to capture those things. So I'm excited. I just like that side of things. You know me, I do all the artwork and everything on the wood side of things.
Have you ever thought about entering some of your wood pieces?
Not really, but I will now. I didn't think about it, but I guess I need to find out the divisions over there and what they do. But I like doing it, and I have people that want to pay me to do something for them, and it's harder, because as long as I'm being creative and just expressing what I want to do,
you have to fit into their box.
Yeah, and that's a little hard for me. I don't fit into a box.
There's no round pegs or square pegs for you. They're all weird shaped pegs.
Yeah, they're would be asymmetrical. Yeah, my mother would definitely say they would be asymmetrical. Yes.
Well, we encourage everybody to get out to the Northwest Arkansas District Fair, and its coverage of the Northwest Arkansas District Fair is powered by Kubota of Harrison. So they're They're a huge sponsor. Of course they would be. I mean, they're agriculture, industrial, that kind of thing.
Right,
so check them out. They got a new facility north of town.
Not today, but tomorrow, 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes,
correct?
yes. Yeah. Check them out at Kubota.
That'll be
Harrison.
fun.
All right. I was going to talk a little bit about Branson's having it's a downtown Branson's new fall event, and it's called the Fall Fest.
Yes.
And they're having some different events that's happening up
And that's
there.
this weekend as well, I assume? Or?
No. That's Fall Fest is October 3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th.
They're
okay.
waiting for a little bit more fall to happen.
Yeah, let's hope so.
But it's happening in the heart of the city. You can bring your family to town, to downtown's Branson newest fall festival. It's called the Fall Fest. You can stroll through the recently completed streetscape because they had a big phase, 2, 3, 4 phase street renovation down there, and it's all completed. You'll experience sights and sounds and aromas of the festival.
The aromas.
Yeah.
And well, Bourbon Street, you can smell the aroma there, but you're not wanting to. I can promise you that.
What aroma are you talking about?
It's alcohol and vomit. Have you ever been in Bourbon Street? Oh, my.
Yeah.
The aroma there is not pleasant.
They need more public restrooms.
Yes, they do. It gets bad. That's the reason I don't go there.
Anyway, Branson is nothing like the aromas you're going to find anywhere else.
Far improvement over.
And while you enjoy exclusive special and discounts from your favorite local downtown shops, they've all got behind each other and says we got to provide discounts for everyone.
Branson is they brought it at. I mean, they've got some really good shops there, and
they do.
And I love going up there. This will be interesting, especially the Fall Fest with all the other activities and all. Mm-hmm. It'll be fun and the aromas.
Well, it says here, make sure you and your family are a part of history by attending the downtown Branson's newest fall festival. It's called the Fall Fest. It starts October 3rd and 4th. They've got pumpkin scavenger hunt. Find hidden pumpkins around downtown for a chance to win a prize. I bet that's those little small pumpkins. How could you hide a huge pumpkin? Where's the pumpkin? It's right here.
Yeah, I would say they're probably small pumpkins, yes. Like Easter egg size.
And they've got a lot of decorations down there where you can experience fall opportunities, snap the perfect seasonal picture with festival backdrops they've got set up all over the place.
Oh, that's cool.
Sidewalk sales and store specials, explore exclusive deals, and support local downtown shops and boutiques there in Branson.
Boutiques.
Boutiques. They've got boutiques.
Of course they do.
They've got face painting, fun designs for kids of all ages. So, we could paint your face whatever color you like.
My mother has done that in the past as a punishment.
Did she want you to be a girl? So
no, she just wanted me to be a nice boy is what she wanted me to, and she accomplished that through her many corrections.
On some areas, she failed.
But she was very good at keeping me in line, so I have to say. I think I told everybody I thought my name was pronounced Todd. Because I heard that a lot.
I thought my name was Danny Ray.
Because anytime they use two of them both
together,
you're in trouble. They either want something or you're in trouble. And to get your attention, that's what they do. But mine would just go Todd. She would make 4 syllables. Yeah, 3 syllables out of one. That tells you, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Yeah, and Fall Festival wouldn't be complete without hot cider.
Oh yeah, hot cider.
Got that there. So,
of course. And then pumpkin spice. I mean, isn't that crazy how they always do that? Pumpkin spice on everything. They have pumpkin spice toilet paper, and I mean, they just.
I didn't know that.
No, I'm playing.
Oh my gosh, you went to the wrong degree.
Well, but think about it. I mean, everything that you can think of at Halloween around that time, it's all pumpkin spice. I mean, you have lattes and spritzers and I mean, how many things can we do here? Pumpkin
chewing
spice,
gum.
I mean, I like pumpkin, but not that much.
Oh my gosh!
All right.
Spice. That's the Fall Fest is going on October 3rd and 4th. So if you're out and about, check it out.
Yeah.
Go into Dick's 5 and 10. That's always a cool, nostalgic place to go.
Right, it is, isn't it? Because it's been there a long time.
It's been there a long time.
The 5 and dime stores, those are. I remember back when I was young, my great aunt, she was my dad's aunt. Her and her husband had an old apothecary. Basically, he had a drugstore back in the 20s and 30s.
Apothecaries?
It was apothecary, and he had all the jars up there and everything.
Yeah.
And
and
it would have had the old soda machine. Whenever Coca-Cola had caffeine and cocaine and sugar in it.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't know what's ailing you, but if you take cocaine, caffeine, and sugar at the same time, you're going to feel better for a bit.
Peppy.
Yeah, feel peppy for a bit
Dr.
anyway.
Pepper.
Yeah, exactly. But the people don't know that was Coca-Cola. That's how it got its name.
Yeah, or Coca.
So it was a medicine at one point where they were dispensing at a drugstore. So you had to go to the drugstore to get it. But it was such a nostalgic thing to be able to go back. I still have postcards that she gave me from that store. So it was set up. He had died quickly, kind of suddenly, and they just closed the drugstore down and left it exactly the way it said.
Oh, yeah.
So I was able to go back in there as a kid and see that.
Cool.
It was really
Time
neat.
capsule.
It was really interesting to be able to see all of that nostalgia and then witness those jars, all the different jars of herbs and compounds, that they use.
I love history.
It really is cool, especially to see it firsthand like that.
Yeah.
So.
We got to take another break, probably our last break of this show. And thanks so much for being a part of what we do here. And Stone Bank is our sponsor, by the way. Didn't know if you knew that.
Yes.
Stone Bank sponsors the entire show.
Wow.
They keep us supported.
That's awesome.
And 2x4s and concrete blocks. We're
and
all
they support Goblin football too. So
they do.
Yeah.
Big. All right, we're going to take another break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. And we have just we got 4 or 5 minutes remaining. You know, a lot of the news over the weekend. You know, Charlie Kirk was killed.
Yes.
In assassination. It was a successful assassination.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. And you know, I didn't know that it would be the news leader for so many. It's even leading the news today.
Yes. Well, because of the shock of it, and then in turn, I think also two people expressing their opinions on it and then getting slapped down for it, and I do think it's a very touchy subject. I mean, you try to talk about something like this, you're treading on real thin ice right now, just because it's fresh in people's mind and it hurts. So I think it's best not to come out with any kind of contra thing that you may think right now, because it's still painful. It's still there in front of us. It's got to stop. We all agree with that. But I do think these things do have a tendency to start suppressing, you know, freedom of speech and other things, which I don't want to see it happen. But people have to understand these people that have opinions that's contrary to what he had. You don't express those right now. You know, leave that alone.
Common courtesy.
Absolutely. And Somebody just died by a really horrendous act. So I don't care where you're at politically. You can't justify that. Christians, if you're a Christian and you do that, you're contra to what, Christ died for the opposite of that.
Go back and reevaluate your Christianity.
Because you're not there.
Yeah.
And so I think ultimately these things are, in reality, it causes more and more problems, because it's going to just cause conflict on both sides, and it strengthens the divide. That's not how we come together. But it's dominating. You're right. It's still there.
Yeah, and I think with the news cycle being almost hourly instead of weekly like it used to be.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
And
then they have to
so
and then they put it out there. Anything doesn't matter what it is. If it's a story that's going to get attention, that's what they'll put out there.
Yeah.
That's the news, because they're trying to make money. I mean, they're wanting people to view and wanting people to see. You know, the apocalypse must be televised, as they say, you know. we gotta make money at the end of the world here. You know, I mean, that's what they would even do that.
Well, I
think
guarantee you. Fox News got into trouble with that, because they went to court and they admitted that, you know, we're there to give people what they want to see, not the news. Not the news.
No,
we want to be able to support our
base,
commercial,
right? Yes, a commercial interest, right? Well, in that case, don't call yourself news. Call yourself Fox Entertainment. If you're out there giving people what they want, then that's entertainment. That's not news. News should be, well, at one time there was that equal side. So whenever you had a side that on your radio station, you had to equally amount equal amount of time, which I think that should be the case. And I think Charlie Kirk stood for that in some ways as well. As we've got to hear the other side. You don't just shout them down. You have to hear the other side, and that's the only way things, and think about it. Anytime you come common ground and you talk to somebody common ground, even if you have differences when you start, when you leave there, if you do it right, you understand them a little bit. And they understand you a little bit more.
You may not agree. And there's a lot of times where Charlie Kirk would upset somebody because, you know, they'd say he's a liar or whatever. He said, well, I'm just hey, this is my truth. You got your own truth. That's fine.
That's true.
But we need to come, it always say we need to come to a common ground. Let me look at it this way. Let me present the problem to you this way. How would you answer it then?
Yes. And ultimately that is what we have to do, because violence solves nothing. I mean, we know that. So.
Well, we have talked this. I guess this conversation could go on and on and on, but we're going to pause right now and continue tomorrow. Todd's going to be here tomorrow with us, and thank you so much for filling in for.
I always enjoy
for Ann. You know, you fill in a little differently than she does.
I fill in a lot.
All right, thank you so much, Todd, and thanks for Stone Bank for being a sponsor of the show. And we're going to continue this tomorrow. Have a great day. We're out for today.